Yeah, I mean, it just kind of comes out so quick.
Yeah, I thought she was just slapping the opponent, but no, she's actually like stabbing you with the pointy sides of the crown. Like that, no wonder it hurts. No wonder it kills. Let's jump into this. Zav versus Kinaji, game number 1. Here we go. Now, opening stage, we got Pokemon Stadium 2. Haven't seen too much of this so far today.
Yeah, no, we haven't. And it's, I'm not surprised. You know, every region, you know, favors different stages at the start. I mean, I used to think Pokemon Stadium was one of those stages that everybody liked. But at my time in Australia, I got to learn about how they run friendlies and stages that they like and don't like. And I'm like, okay, Pokemon Stadium, if y'all don't like it, I don't like it. You know, Mikasa, Sukasa, I'm about it.
I feel like PS2 is definitely like the Western stage. You know, that's where everyone just agrees to go there for game 1. And that's what these two players are doing here today. So right out the gate, you know, we got 97% or 112 already on Zav. Kinaji doing a fantastic job of just, you know, attacking on that damage. While, you know, it's still the first stock, so they're still feeling each other out. Playing a, you know, a way bigger turnip game here, though, for Zav. Because, you know, the thing is, with Peach and Ultimate, oh my goodness. Up tilt, out of shield, gonna catch that jump. I mean, he was just spamming it at that point, dude.
Yeah, we kind of seen it coming from a mile away. And it's like pretty much one of the ultimate anti-airs in this game. And for a character like Peach who gets so much out of her aerials, you're going to have to be more careful. Excuse me, not crazy. I mean, you might have to get a little crazy too, but you got to be more careful than crazy when you get handsy with Snake. Okay.
And you can see a lot of those like little hip checks there on the shield. Gonna make it pretty safe. Gets him with the golf club, but still, you know, Snake, very heavy character, going to be able to survive, especially with that great DI. And you're going to see a lot of Snake gameplay going to be Kinaji trying to recover up high. That's because Snake has an easy time trying to land, but it's very volatile when you're trying to recover from low. I love that air dodge, by the way.
Most definitely. I love the microspace that we've seen there just a moment ago with the floats backwards, you know, but you also got to be more careful as well. And I understand why the float, you know, backwards and forward is coming out, because if you touch Snake's shield, obviously, or just him in general, while he has that grenade, that's what he's looking for. You know, I talk to Max every Thursday. You know, we do another event. He tells me that, you know, Snake in the deficit, you know, it's pretty much still Snake. But Snake with the lead is one of the best characters in the game. And I feel like watching these two play here starting to prove that theory correct.
Oh, I was about to touch on that too, dude, because, like, I mean, we saw that kill from Snake, but the thing is, when Snake has the lead, right, his explosions hurt him. But if he trades, that's a good trade for him. Because he's already in the lead, especially if it's a stock lead. If it doesn't kill him, then he's fine, as long as he's taking on damage to the opponent.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I know obviously it is a game of stocks, but, you know, you have to be very mindful of your percent. And with a character like Snake, who's already so heavy, already tough to hit, you know, the opponent has to be that much more careful about it. Look at the grenade, game play, hot potato indeed.
Definitely, Snake comes from a background of, you know, playing in the NBA. And those dribbles out there.
I would definitely have Snake on my team for sure.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, that's all he is.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, he wanted an air dodge. There we go. Flow cancels into the back air, gets him out of there. Still has a hefty lead. They're both tied in stocks, but that's already 71%. But that's something that Peach can easily... If Peach lands one down tilt, one grab, that could easily be, like, evened out.
Oh, yeah, most certainly. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute now. Things get a little uneasy here right now. I mean, I love, you know, how well they're both playing around each other, but I've lost complete control of the percents. I didn't even realize that it was actually this close, my God.
When they're that close to the top and it's a scramble situation, what do? Okay, good mash. I like that. Just go for the get-up attack. That back air would have killed if it was the opposite direction, but... Oh, I like that option, going for the side B to just try to get the missile out, but then Zav coming in very aggressively, trying to land either like a forward air or an air, just aerial of some kind. But once again, that up tilt coming out, Snake bending his legs in a way not thought possible in order to get a second stock with that move, taking away game number 1.
Most definitely. You can tell he was certainly looking for the up tilt. I mean, he had already laid Peach down just the one time, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're probably waiting. You know, that's why he turned around, too. Bit of a fake out. Okay, I'm going to turn around, let them do an option, let them try to overextend, let them roll. I'm going to look for this up tilt. Didn't work. She did the get up attack, which, you know, created her some space, but then boom, now we're on the other side of the stage. When you have projectiles, friends out there in the chat, you can control the pacing and kind of play mind games with your opponent. You know, mind games are not just limited to characters, you know, who don't have projectiles. Projectiles certainly force a different narrative to be played out in a match, a narrative to your calling. And so throwing those grenades kind of forced them to jump high. And then kind of like what we've seen with the first stock being taken, up tilt, one of the strongest anti-airs in the game. You cannot float around on me for free when I have this in my arsenal.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Zab's trying to do. That's what Zab wants. That's what any Peach would want. And Kinaji, I feel like anytime he got up close to him, up tilt, it was coming out. And that says something about that move, right? Because it may not be as good as it was in the Brawl days when that move reached to unknown levels. It still is something devastating and something you gotta have to respect. And I feel like Zab's starting to learn that little by little, especially in that first stock when he was just literally just spamming it in place because it applied shield pressure, it forced a reaction out of Zab, and because he chose to jump out, he got caught.
Yeah, it's just one of those moves that just demands respect. You know, when you see it, when you see up tilt walk in a room, okay, everything gets quiet. You know, he's that person in the business meetings. Up tilt comes out, it's best to just shut it, all right? So great stuff right there to game number 1. Game number 2, though, is upon us in this match. A little bit closer out the start, but still getting a lot of mileage off of these grenades. Wait a minute, I might have spoke too soon. Great low percent combo.
Bro, he is pulling out like barely any grenades. He is going in there, playing super aggressive with Snake. You saw him trying to get those forward airs off stage at 44.
Yeah, playing like an absolute madman right now, but for good reason. I mean, when you have a grenade and you know that if I toss it, they have to play around me. If you get too close, I can hold it just long enough for both of us to take some percent. I mean, honestly, I'd be pretty confident in a matchup too. Peach, a little lacking in the, in the projectile department. I mean, she has to turn it, but you know, she really is a character that has to get her hands, or I guess in this case, the crown on you. Ooh.
Oh, just a little hair too high. You saw him trying to catch the head. Okay, trying to maybe catch him with a little bit of a down B action there, and now that the percents are getting closer and closer to each other, whoever takes his first stock is going to be in a very good spot. Up tilt didn't work, but because it applied so much shield pressure, he was able to connect a forward tilt right afterwards, not to get the kill though. We are trading for days, both of them flying from East Coast to West Coast. Where are they going to go?
Right, they're going to end up in our neck of the woods here pretty soon, Oski. Great stuff. I love the dash attack. Not quite enough to get the job done, but that's, oh my goodness, how did you even survive that? I mean, it literally had every option. Should be up tilt, that's right. Now, literally had every explosive option in Snake's toolkit at the Legend stage. I think the only thing that wasn't there was up smash, so great pressure. Was able to open up for down throw up tilt, and as we know, after 160.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That was so unfortunate. So I'm just like, follow that. I mean, that's the second SD we saw today.
Yeah.
But Kinaji, you know, he knew the winning factor, right? He had him at 160%. All Snake needs to do is land a grab at that point because it's a guaranteed up tilt afterwards.
Boom, forward throw. Great pressure, trying to beat, you know, you want to try to beat Peach to the swing in the air as well. If you know you have a long-lasting hitbox, like I guess in Snake's case, like back air lasts literally for like 3 years. Oh my God! Speaking of back airs, I must have spoken into existence. My bad, Aussie. The back air at the Legend stage finally getting the first stock off, but the question is it too little, too late?
Dude, I'm glad you did, man. It's great to see this. Good catch. Sees the roll to the right. Couldn't get the tech. I think he was expecting a miss tech on that platform. He went for a very early forward air. But again, lands down right on top of him, throws out an up tilt, takes the game. And a lot of that's going to be like a what if moment there, right? Because what happened to Zab off stage is I think they were trying to air dodge into the ledge. Yes, but sir. Because they committed to a directional air dodge, so there's a lot of lag that comes with that. And because they did it towards it, they missed the ledge and were off stage so far down without a jump, like they were just done. Like there was no coming back from that.
Yeah, and it's always an unfortunate thing to see. But, you know, the way that match ended, I mean, no matter what type of fighting game you play, I don't care if it's, you know, this or whatever your preference is on fighting games. All right, you know, you jump incorrectly, your opponent has, you know, free will and reign to punish you accordingly. And up tilt in this game happens to be, like I said, one of the best up tilts, one of the best moves really just in the business, not even up tilts, literally one of the best moves in Smash history. So gotta watch how you jump around. I know Peach is neutral. A lot of it starts out from like that float, you know, that forward air in. But wait a minute, Austin, hold on a second. Throw that theory crafting out of the window. Do my eyes deceive me? Am I looking at Min Min?
Yeah, I mean, we did see that Zav had that counter pick, that secondary for Min Min. You know, playing with Peach and Min Min, this could go a completely different way, a different playstyle coming out here. Because with Min Min, you know, her whole MO is just trying to like wall you out with those gigantic arms. She's a very unorthodox Smash character, right? And when stuff like that comes out, you know, like she's trying to throw her arms out in a way to keep you gone, get you away from them, because no other character really plays like that. Like the B button is like the other arm, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. And, you know, she's obviously comprised of some very different ingredients, you know, some that we've never quite seen in Smash, but You know, I do a thing on Thursdays, you know, and I don't want to talk too much about it, but I'm become more hip to Min because of that. Like, of course, I see the Twitter clips of, you know, what Min can do over in Japan, but actually seeing it implemented properly, I'm like, I am a believer of this character. It can be done properly if piloted by the right player. And I think, you know, this is certainly the right player here.
Man, it seems to be working out for him right now.
Okay. Okay, no Nair. I was actually expecting the Nair, but maybe a bit of a fake out. Maybe it was just like, you know what? I'm not actually going to fall off with the Nair. Maybe I'm just going to wait you out because I know that you don't have much gas left on the Cypher. Good Lord. Oh my God, the C4.
Here we go. Oh, because he was so far away, he wasn't able to get a punish with that shield grab.
Okay, I love how both of these two players are playing around each other. They both probably want to get a little close, but they're respecting each other's long-range game and what all it comes with. Oh, no, don't ever roll. Man, I get it. I get it. You know, Min, you know, such a long character. You probably forget that she can punish from that distance. Great F smash.
That forward smash, I mean, was he expecting like the air dodge down into him?
Yeah, I believe so.
Landing down with yet another aggressive Nair, narrowly avoiding that missile coming down towards his direction. But looks like this counter pick's working out so far. Already has him on his final stock, 33%. Min can also play with a lead compared to like Snake, right? And oh, nice follow over that Nikita missile. Gonna be able to just follow him all the way down there, just drop it like a rock. Forces Min to drop like a rock.
There it is, dropping it like it's hot as well. Turn around F match. I love the fire breath, just forcing Snake off stage into these uncomfortable spots. I mean, sure. When we talk about, you know, just the normals and whatnot, you know, Snake, of course, can spar with some of the best ones, but Snake's most glaring weakness is the offstage game, at least in terms of recovering. So, oh my God, great stuff. Just neutral, get up, hold, shield this time, learning their lesson, and that we call that adaptation on the fly. All right, got to learn your lesson sooner or later.
Speaking of, like, you're about to learn a dangerous lesson here. Snake on the ledge like this with all the setup in the world. Got the up smash being able to catch the ledge jump, grenades, and C4 covering neutral get-ups or get-up attacks. Like, all the options underneath the book are being covered right there. And Zav found himself in a kind of a hard place here. 110% off stage advantage in Snake's favor. Can Kinaji manage to knock it out? The final up tilt calls out the roll, and Kinaji is guaranteeing himself a spot at that offline invitational happening later this year, taking out yet another 3-0 victory.
Man, I know there's no replays right now, but I really want to talk about some of those interactions. Like when Min jumps on top of you, you know, looking for Nair, looking for cross up something, you know, she doesn't really have the best options up close. She has some okay options, but they're not the best. Like, they're always going to elect to roll away, okay? More times than not, like, I need to get away, reset neutral so I can reclaim the spacing game as my own. I get it. You know, it's a part of the game, is what you're supposed to do. But I love the fact that Kinaji was like, I know you're going to try to roll. I have you pinned down on which way you're going to roll. So if you try to roll to the left, I want to dash attack. You try to roll the opposite direction, I got an option for that as well. Knowing how a person